we have the showdown between the Enchanters and the Desperados. So this is the first ZFL meeting between these two Imperial Nobility teams. And it will feature a ZFL first. So this duel, as you can see, will come as a result of the Bloodlines magazine. So for those of you who are new to this, Bloodlines magazine is the event generator from around the league. So this is what I use to throw spanners into the works of various teams with things that happen sort of between matches in the game world, if you like. And the story this week is that the two Imperial Nobility teams have agreed for an honourable duel on the pitch. So each team will nominate one player to represent them in the duel. The Enchanters have nominated their lineman, Christoph Scherf, and the Desperados have nominated a bodyguard, Kepa Martinez. These players will face off towards the side of the pitch, away from the main action. The first to remove the other player from the field via block, blitz, or foul will be declared the winner of the duel, and then that player may rejoin the match as normal. The losing team will then pay 100,000 gold to the winning team. The Enchanters, in terms of actual Blood Bowl, are undefeated this season, have accumulated more SPP, they've completed more passes, and they've sacked the ball more times than any other Elite Division team. The Desperados have 1 win and 1 loss since their promotion from the second division last season. And they had a debut to Igor Urutikoichia.
Do it again.
Urutikoichia.
Urutikoichia. It's good.
As a blitzer.
These sounds are going to get better and better.
Not Aya. What a moron.
Yeah.
Honestly. So, the thing to watch out for here will be the two players on the side of the pitch who will be having a duel with each other. Now, there's extra rules to this. They are not allowed to surf because that's considered poor etiquette amongst the noble team. So, surfs are not allowed. No player is allowed to provide an assist, so all the other players must stay out of it. And this must be a one-on-one fight. You can foul, but if you're sent off, you're considered to lose the duel. And there we go. And yes, he is just doing this to torture me. I've been told repeatedly that the names will get more and more complex as the season goes on. Apparently, Urutikoichia is not that bad.
No, it is not.
Oh dear.
It is not at all.
Right then, let's get into our main event this evening. Nobles versus Nobles. Oh dear.
What is not to like? And we will have the Desperados for the first time this season in their away kit, resplendent yellow and black.
Yeah, which may have been a poor call from me, to be honest. Maybe it would have been better served in the home colours of white and red. But alas, I'm sure we can tell yellow and blue apart. So it's Mark Bielsick, the coach of the Enchanters, against Dargit Backstabber, the head coach of the Bilbali Desperados. And it appears to be snowing.
It was a bit cold. That's true. A lot of people, a lot of fans joining the party in the stadium. 15,000 is not a bad number.
So the Enchanters choose to kick. And for the benefit of the newer viewers here, we will run you through the Enchanters team. So you can see firstly that Schuff is away to the sideline here for the duel against Martinez. We'll keep an eye on that as we go. Two blitzers for the Enchanters are Andrea Restrada, who was signed by the Enchanters director of Blood Bowl last season from Verdanos Valor. He's sort of the secondary blitzer, if you like, behind Magic Montgomery, who won the ZFL MVP last season. He's one of the most popular players in the whole of the ZFL, is Magic Montgomery. What's the golden rule, Viking Cop?
The golden rule is that only Magic Montgomery can stop Magic Montgomery.
You need Magic Montgomery to make a 4+5+ cage dive. He'll do it. You need to make a basic 3+ dodge. You got no chance. Also keep an eye out for Lucas Albion, the thrower. The leader on the team, Louis Tabard, has Mighty Blow and Guard. And there's lots of Guard on this team, actually. Biff Tech is the Ogre, who is much worse than his armor would imply.
Yeah. Worth noting that the Enchanters will be missing Pascal Nakano this game.
Yes.
Because of reasons.
Yeah, so Nakano misses this game. He's a guard bodyguard, is Pascal Nakano. He's missing this game on paternity leave, so his partner has just given birth. So congratulations again to Pascal Nakano. He's expected back for round 4. Might be back in time for the Howitzer Cup game that the Enchanters have, where they visit the Fangorn Falcons. So the Enchanters in blue. Blue-grey, whatever colour it is. And the Desperados in yellow and black. So again, Kemper Martinez is away over here. Excuse me. For the duel, these two players will fight each other until one of them is removed. Players to keep an eye out for. Ibai Guruteta. In fact, the Guruteta brothers. Are they twins? I don't know. But Ibai and Julen.
They are brothers. Nobody has seen their faces out of the pitch yet. Who knows?
Kolgo Berenga is the throw with Nerves of Steel. And then we have 3 blitzers on the team, which you might be thinking, what are you talking about? It's Imperial Nobility. They only get 2, but we have 3. We have Anthony Elizalde, who is sure hands and dodge. We have Igor Urutikoichea, who is sure feet. He's come up from the academy, and Viking Cop didn't have a choice but to give him sure feet as per his trait. And we have Mikel Martin, who is a blitzer in the sense that he has all the skills of a blitzer, and they gave him some nice armor. Defensive here on Martin Oya on the line. And who do we think is going to win the duel, everybody? Who's your money on? Is it on Martinez or is it on Schuff?
Well, that's looking like a good fight. I will say that the teams are not even, in the term that one is a consolidated first division team and the other is a kind of a newcomer. And the first hit is 199 using wrestle from Gurucheta, which is bad for the Desperados because they lose their only guarder in the team.
Yeah, this is an interesting point about the ZFL. Like, it is deliberately unbalanced. There's so much of... With the Desperados being a newly promoted team, the idea is that they should be worse, and this season for them should just be about trying to avoid relegation. They also don't particularly like their coach, which is why they only have 1 reroll. So team rerolls are actually tied to the cohesiveness of the team. Coaches don't get to choose how many rerolls they roster. But they can try to earn more by completing various demands from the players, the owners, the fans, and whatnot.
Here comes the second blitzer, Mikel Choriburu, producing the break on Pancho Agosto and providing an assist for the one dive from Daniel Echevarrieta, who also gets Morten Auger down. One single break right now for the Desperados, who also bring down Bifte. It's a good start.
Viking Cop is faster at saying the names than I am, and it's a push for the first result from the duel. And look at this.
Gaining some ground.
The honour of Christoph Scherf, not even fending, so that he can block him back on the next turn. Was it honour? Was it... Oh, there's a send-off on the foul from the dirty player, Azier Larori.
Azier Larori, the fouling specialist, is sent off straight away. No contemplations, and producing only a break. It's not the best opening for the Desperados, but they are famous for holding the line. So we will see what happens now.
Ball's on the floor. Here comes Restrada. It's a 3+ rush, but he's going to need the reroll. He gets it this time on Andoni Elizalde. And that's an armor break on the Blitzer and a KO early doors on the sure hands. That could be massive from Restrada. Magic Montgomery does not dive the screen. Bielsic doesn't know how to use Montgomery yet. There's a pow from Christoph Scherf. Will he get the removal? No. But Martinez is knocked down in the duel. So can we recover this ball? Not an easy task by any stretch. Martinez back to his feet in the duel, but does not take a blitz. And instead, there's going to be a 2 dice from Julen Gurutzeta on Andrea Estrada. And I think we're going to struggle to pick this up, in all honesty. We're going to red dice double skull on Biftech. Not ideal.
No, not the best result ever.
Is it better if you double skull when your opponent gets to choose?
I mean, at least Biftech could not apply Mighty Blow on this hit. So Arizmendi is happy with that. Biftech is going to apply Mighty Blow to this hit. But the goal is fine.
Yeah, it's Biftech.
All things considered, with 2 players lost already to the Desperados, they're still holding the line and basing the ball with 2 players.
This will quickly become the very thing everyone feared between 2 similar-looking Imperial Nobility teams, as we see a double skull from Restrada and quad skull from Andrea Restrada.
That's not how things are done.
Okay. It's going to be a scrum around the ball. There's a 1 in 9 from Gurutzeta, Ibai Gurutzeta. And Schuff did not get a hit in the duel there, which might give an opportunity to Kepa Martinez. So the ball is free. There's a pow as well from Martinez. But still no break in the duel. Is there anyone who can pick this ball up? Are we interested in picking this ball up? Are we interested in just one die powing everyone?
What is the ball?
It's Urti Koichea who makes the dodge. Fails the dodge. Does not use the only reroll the team has got.
Yeah, because the Desperados only have 1 of this, and they have to consider balancing it as much as possible.
Oh, 1 in 9 from Biftech. We're going to re-roll it. We're going to fail the re-roll. Bold re-roll there on the Ogre. And the Desperados are currently winning this fight. They just can't really get a hold of the ball at the moment.
Salt and Pepper holding the line to the hits of both Gurutzeta and Koldo Berenguer.
Maybe a blitz from...
Blitz.
Oh, that is going to be a push as well on the stand firm.
Yeah, that's an amazing performance from the bodyguards from the Enchanters.
That's an armor break and a KO. Ooh, power Appo. Okay. Both down there. A lot happened quite quickly there. Where did that both down come from? It was a 1 dice both down. I saw push skull in the dice log, but that was over here on this little block.
There's a duel. There's a duel in silent, you know.
Well, not a lot's happening, really. The ball's been on the floor for the whole game. It'll suit the Enchanters more because they're on defense here, you have to say. It is 1 removal each, or it would have been if it wasn't for the Apothecary use. Quite brave Apothecary use from Bielsic, actually. Magic Montgomery takes a blitz on Unai Alonso, but of course stand firm means he'll be stuck in place. And this scrum continues to scrum. Turn 6. We're going nowhere in a hurry, are we? It is the noblest of noble matches, and there's a 1 dice skull. That'll eat the reroll. Lorenzo Dragoni's had a great game. Eats the stun this time. The Enchanters have been able to get so many bodies around the ball now. It's really, really tricky to see what the Desperados can do to recover this. Especially when they cannot find any reasonable knockdowns. That was a wrestle on Andrea Restrada. And again, just pushes.
Yeah, the Desperados trying to hold onto the ball. Well, not really to hold onto the ball, to cover the ball on the floor as best as they can.
Enchanters finding the powers hit. Can we get another knockdown? Restrada now. Gets the KO on Echebarrieta. But the Enchanters are very patiently just surrounding this ball as Schuff gets the knockdown. And on the one dice, Morten Oye gets the knockdown as well. Frees up Biftech to get involved.
That's been a lot of knockdowns for the Enchanters this turn.
Lucas Albion fails to pick up with sure hands, and the ball remains on the ground. Desperados probably now desperately trying to get to half-time at 0-0.
As the blitz on Biftech is pushed away. One dive from Guruceta onto Albion. Guruceta is going to follow after breaking their armor and sending him to the KO box.
Yeah, gets the KO. There's another one die. Lots of one die powers from both sides actually in this game. Another armor break and another KO. Good recovery turn from the Desperados here. So it's 3 on the sideline for the Desperados, including the send-off, and 2 on the sideline as we see a 1 in 9 from Carvalho Ferreira, and it's a double stun. Both players stunned. Turn 8. I don't think anybody's going to score at this rate. Restrada's in range. Could get there. And I think
Restrada will have to go through Guruceta and Urruticoechea, and the one die, it's both down. So the duel is not resolved.
Yeah, the duel's been a bit of a damp squib so far, must be said. Montgomery gets the KO on Alonso. So more removals for the Desperados to deal with, who do have a keg in this game. Biftech takes the 3-die block on Arismendi. Gets the armor break. And it's another KO.
Push to Guruceta. Guruceta is not going anywhere.
Enchanters on trying to score here from what I can see. Half-time 0-0. Well, not much to say about that. There's barely been any Blood Bowl played. It's just been 2 noble teams having a fight, really.
It's been a good brawl.
And we've not seen a casualty yet. All KOs so far. And the 1 expulsion for the dirty player. Unai Alonso staying out. The Juggernaut is 1 bodyguard down. So both teams now on 3 bodyguards. And yeah, you can see, attempt to set up with 12 players. Now, Kepa Martinez has not set himself up on the sideline for the duel.
Yeah, we're gonna need to stop this for a moment in here. So as per the game, Kepa Martinez had some issues with strapping his armor, and that got him delayed. So that's why he was not in position for the duel. In reality, I was distracted while streaming, and I think we had already had some disconnections, and I was checking too many things at the same time, so I forgot about the duel. So Incesticide, Bilsik, started recriminating Bastaba while the player was not in position, and then when Backstabber realized, he said, yeah, it's going on its way. Next time, don't you worry, you will get to hit him first. So, my bad, because playing Blood Bowl is difficult.
First blocks of the half. And we see 1 in 9 from Zalt and Pepper, and Biff Tech barely getting away with that 3 dice block.
Yeah, Javi de la Fuente is such a good defensive player.
That fumble Ruski really comes in handy.
Yes, such a good defensive skill.
Oh wow, these blocks are weak.
He's managing everything. He's so good.
Still so weak from the Enchanters. Not a single knockdown yet, and it's another push on Javi de la Fuente.
Now that's going to be the blitz from Montgomery on Berese Artua.
Oh, there's the first casualty of the game.
It had to be Montgomery doing the job. And the ball is covered and picked up by Lucas Albion. It's pretty much protected.
Oh, now.
But look at this. Schopf decided to abandon his position.
Christoph Schopf has gone forwards. Now, there's no rules. There's no rules that said that he had to stay on the sideline, so the duel could continue here. It just said they had to be set up on the sideline, so the duel could continue here, and everything would be fine. There's another break. There's an injury.
It's coming now. First removal, good removal for the Desperados.
And that was the debutants. Yeah, that was Max Sanger taking a neck injury. Desperados making a screen.
And Danny De La Fuente moving forwards a little bit to put some pressure on the ball of sorts. It's 10 versus 10 now. It's a bit more open. Here comes the hit from...
Oh, it's a 1 in 81
Luis
from Louis Tabard, yeah.
Who provides a 181. Here comes Beef Tech. And Restrada moving forward to become a scoring threat. Lucas Albion holding the ball behind. Montgomery also moving forwards. And it seems that the Enchanters are committed to the offense in this left flank.
Yeah, pushing quite heavily down this flank now. The snow still teeming down. As we see the dodge from Zalt and Pepper. And then it's a push from Schuff as the duel continues between Schuff and Martinez.
There's a chance for the shooter hit. He's coming onto Restrada. Restrada goes down.
Gets the pow. Does Ibai Gurutzeta.
You can always trust the Gurutzeta brothers. They will get the job done.
Looks like we're going to go for Biff Tech as well here. And Julian Gurutzeta will knock down the Ogre and look to hold him in place. Mikhail Marti. No, Andoni Elizalde, sorry. Completing that screen. The Desperados just holding the fort as we're going to see a foul on Andrea Restrada now. Armor break and a KO.
Oh, it's out.
Oh, and it's a skull in the duel from Martinez.
To be fair, Martinez has been on the floor more time than standing. So it's time to see what the Enchanters decide to do with this blockade that the Desperados have put in the left side of the pitch. They will have to retreat, most likely. Yeah, there comes Luis Tabard de Carcassonne standing up, providing guard where needed.
Yeah, there's going to be a blitz here from Dragoni on De La Fuente, who is wrestled, no, pushed to one side.
It's very difficult to bring De La Fuente down, apparently, because Fumble Ruski.
Yeah, it's a good too. Where's the ball going here? Montgomery bases. There's going to be a pass.
Oh, it's a passing play.
From Albion. He passes to Schuff.
Oh! Schuff has the ball. Schuff decides to forget about the duel, gets the ball, and becomes the scoring threat.
Wow.
Martinez immediately takes off to chase him. What are you doing, lad? Yelling with all his strength.
Here comes the drama that was promised.
There is a shock in the grandstands The management of the Desperados is very confused. This was not expected. There's going to be the classic backstab tactic foul. Oh, it's a serious injury.
Yeah, that's a serious injury on Salt and Pepper. Gonna be a send-off. The main rule, Serge, was not allowed to take part in the game until the one or the other is removed. That was part of the rules. But we will discuss it at the end of the game. I have things I want to say. Biff moving forwards. And Manji Montgomery now gets the KO on Ibai Gurutzeta. Useful result for the Enchanters as Albion gets the knockdown as well. And Christoph Schurf scores. To give the Enchanters the lead against the Desperados.
And all the bench of the Desperados, as well as their fans, are very much in turmoil. Very, very confused for what just happened. Still, it's early in the second half. It's done 3 or 4, so the Desperados can have the call and try to go for the tie. The Desperados down to 10, the Enchanters down to 9.
So can the Desperados find an equal? They've got plenty of time. It's going to be turn 12. When they get underway here. It is a solid defense, though, for the Espernon Enchanters, and they choose not to use it. All right in the end zone. Look at that. What a kick.
That's a hell of a kick.
And a 1 in 9. The hit from Choriburu. There's a pow. As the defensive goes down and out. Morten Oyer is knocked out.
And the duel has not been restarted, as Schopf did not set up in the sideline, so this is a regular game going. This is a failed pickup. Decided not to reroll. That was very risky, but remembers that the Desperados have a single reroll, and they need to cling to it for the really important rolls.
No knockdown there.
Miguel Martin showing why he's a true blitzer, not allowing himself to be knocked down. Not like Gurutzeta, who goes down. Well, he was not Gurutzeta. This was Kepa, the previous duelist. That's going to be a passing play.
Oh, pass has been fumbled. It's a snake.
It's a snaked pass.
Yeah, from Caldo Berenguer.
Yeah, Caldo Berenguer and the rest of the Desperados clearly very much confused still by the turn of events in the previous drive.
And an injury comes in as well. Ibai Gurutzeta with the seriously hurt. After the hit from the rookie lineman there, Pancho Agosto. And the Enchanters now beginning to demonstrate their superiority in this game.
They're showing who has the better players, the better development. And the better dice, because all the hits have been knockdowns. Desperados trying to protect the ball somehow. That's going to be a Chuda hit on Montgomery. It's not going to bring him down even with the use of tackle. Because only Magic Montgomery can stop Magic Montgomery, remember.
Oh, there's a fail
this
dodge.
is a 29th fail.
Oh, it's not working out, is it, for the Desperados? This drive has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Really poor dice.
First the pickup, failed the first pickup, then failed the pass, then failed the dodge. And the pressure is truly on them right now.
Yeah, Magic Montgomery might be able to just go and snag this ball. Here he goes. He's going to base it. Again, Bielsig's very cautious with Montgomery. Magna Rotman, we'd have seen last season, just pick that thing up straight away. Turn 15. It gives the Desperados a chance, but they are going to fail the dodge straight away. I'm not sure what happened there. He seemed very excited to have failed the dodge.
It was a failed dodge, reroll into another failed dodge. So another 1 in 9 for the Desperados, who made 4 1 in 9s back to back.
I can't see it from that angle.
And therefore losing the game, or throwing the game away in the classical human way.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be 2-0, potentially. There's a double push on Arismendi. Doesn't really achieve much. Magic Montgomery is going to take the blitz on Berenga. Gets the knockdown. Of course he does. And on the final turn of the game, can he pick this up and make it 2-0 to Espernon? He can. Magic Montgomery scores. And the Enchanters win this one 2-0. It's going to move the Enchanters level on points with the Torlethanel Celtics. They've had a very good start to this season under their new head coach. Desperados, that win against Defiant at the start of the season, 3 important points, but it's been a couple of defeats in the league since then. Against, of course, the Quetzalcoatlus and the Enchanters, who are both teams in the top 3. So it's not a disaster for Backstabber by any stretch.
And it's another solid defense. And time to see how the Desperados can get something out of there. There is a knockdown from Choriburu. Producing not much.
We tried to get revenge on Schoff, I think, for the controversy of the duel and the touchdown.
Here comes the passing play. Belenguer makes it this time, but the catch is...
1 in 9 again.
Another 1 in 9.
Enchanters win 2-0. Good result for them. And of course, the MVP. Who else but Magic Montgomery? Not much in the way of SPP for the Desperados there. Just the one casualty from the debutant Urutikoichea. There we go. We got there. Magic Montgomery, 9 SPP in total. A casualty, a touchdown, and the MVP for one of the undoubted stars of the ZFL. And then a touchdown for Christoph Scherf, of course. Pancho Augusto with a casualty, and Lucas Albion with the pass to Scherf as well.